Hello again, viewers, and greetings, fellow space travelers. This is Thorn of Night once again, and I am in my Let's Play world from my side of the Minecraft. I'm here at the base of my sand castle, taking a look. Between the last episode and this one, I put in a bridge that I think is going to be what I'm going to use for the bridge. Just to keep with the theme, it is being suspended by a torch. I might make a change to it, and instead of having it supported by a center column, I might just have the whole thing supported by the castle itself. I haven't yet decided, but thankfully that's something that I can do as a separate object, I guess. There is one other thing that I wanted you to see. Oop. Inside, I have placed, ta-da, a fountain. Just because it's not dangerous at all to have flowing water near torches that are holding up an entire castle. So, here we go, a fountain. I really do like the way the ceiling looks. That's part of the reason why I keep building something like this. A variation of this sand castle has made it into almost all of my maps, or all my my survival maps, because I really like the way it looks up there with those torches. It's cool. But today on the agenda, I have a couple of things planned. One of which is I am down to 2 gravel after having put up the roof and the bridge. I didn't even realize I was down to 1 stack, and that 1 stack only has 2 gravel in it. So, I guess the highlights that I was planning on putting on the flat parts here and on the other side, and probably on the outside edges there and over there, are going to have to wait until I get some more gravel. So, that'll be just a minor thing. Maybe, I don't know, a stack and a half will do it. Maybe something like that. But more importantly on today's agenda, since this is going to actually be my main base. There we go. Alright. Since this is going to actually be my main base, I am going to have to make it a little bit easier to actually get in. Obviously, when I'm here, easy access. However, if I'm down there or way over there, it's going to be tedious. So I'm going to be putting in some sandstone starting at this level, going down in steps, like the half slabs and then the full blocks. Going down as a sort of ramp off in that direction, and also one over in this direction, so I can have some access to the west, because if I remember correctly, whoa, that's cactus. Just beyond that plains is the nearby edge of the ocean biome, and I want to have access to that because I have some plans for that, which is another part of the reason why I'm getting all the sand. Yes, I have plenty of sand for my sand castle, and that's pretty much done. I'm going to be using some of it for using sandstone in some things, but I need a lot of glass. A whole lot of glass. And I actually really should start cooking it up. Maybe I'll get a furnace room going and just have a bunch of glass going. But I just figured I would get this episode started, let you know what I have tentatively planned. If I don't think the actual ramps are going to take too terribly long. So what I'll probably also end up doing for this episode is start working on leveling out the desert over here at the base of the castle and to parts north and east, and get working on my cactus hedge maze. So, tentatively planned for this episode, a little bit more gravel, some ramps, and a hedge maze. Haha. But I guess I will be back in a bit with whichever one I decide to go after first. Alright guys, I just realized there is in fact a real easy way for me to figure out if I was right about the ocean being over there, and that was to go get the map. Haha! The map! I am the white icon on there, and you see that as I'm turning, that's me. I don't know why the green icons stay on the map after you place them in a frame. That's kind of annoying. But I don't know how to get rid of them. Maybe they go away on their own. I don't know. But anyway, as you can see, the direction that I'm facing is pretty much the short route from here to the ocean. So, yes, definitely putting a road here because I want some ocean access. But I figured I would show you that, and then I think I'm going to go ahead and get started on the ramp going down this way so I can have a little bit easier access to the spawn point area to bring my stuff up here. Now, one other thing I do have planned, and this will be probably at the end of this episode, is I'm going to, after backing up my world, I'm going to set up a piston and a lot of redstone, probably going over towards that pool of water there so we can get a good view. And I'm going to pop that torch and watch the whole thing collapse. That'll be awesome. So do keep watching till the end of this episode after the farewell or whatever, and that's when I'm going to do that. Ooh, I don't need to be on the edge. But yeah, I'm going to get back to what I was doing. I just figured I would show you where the ocean was and what I was talking about with the road going that way, so you could get a better idea of what was going on. So I will be back. I guess putting torches here is gonna have to be a good idea. I'm a pincushion. Look at this. Hello. Arrows. I wish I could put them in my inventory. Oh well. Back to the project. I've got the basics. Oh well, here, let me put it in first person. There we go. I've got the basics of the road leading up to the castle inn. There's going to be a hub down there with access to several different locations on the map. Eventually, I'm going to be getting a rail system in, but I don't have near enough of the resources just yet, so it's going to have to be me hoofing it. So there's going to be a lot of food consumption until I can get the rails in, even if I want to just get from down here up to the house. So, or the castle rather. So, probably one of my next goals is going to be, after I get the roads in for both directions, at least the basics of them, I'm probably going to be going down to do some digging, get some more gravel and a few other resources. And also work on getting some experience because I have some good stuff and I want to keep it sharp and pointy and useful. So, I guess I will get back to making the road over on that side, and then I will be back briefly. Alright guys, a couple things I wanted to mention. First off, it has occurred to me that if I have a road going all the way over there and another one going all the way over there, then if I'm down at ground level down there, I have one pretty good long jog in order to get up to the house. So what I'm doing is making an access point down at the base of the hill down there so I can come up this way. And also, I am going to be wanting to have some access to this side of the hill, this great big ungainly hill that I decided to park next to with my sandcastle. I am going to want to be able to get some access over here for some other projects. Oh, that's kind of neat. Anyway, so what I'm doing about it, if I can get over there without taking fall damage, haha, is I'm just building a stairwell that goes all the way down. With any luck, it will come out nice and even. I won't have to dig around to try to figure out if I'm at ground level or not. Maybe some good news. I just ran into a pocket of gravel, so I might be able to get some of this taken care of. But the other thing I wanted to mention is, in real life, I am just about to get a random house guest. So, if this video seems a little disjointed and I don't seem to stay on topic even more so than usual, that's the reason, and I apologize in advance. I will try to keep everything fresh in mind with what I was doing. Maybe I'll just go back and rewatch what I've already recorded and try to pick up from there. But that's pretty much what's going on. So I'm going to make it so that I can get up here from down there first before I start working on that side of the road, and I will be right back. Alrighty guys, I have made a little bit of progress. I put the gravel on the sides of the castle like I was planning on doing. I just like this road or ramp, whatever, that goes out this way, I went ahead and put one over here. So I will have eventual ocean access. It doesn't go nearly as far as I had thought it was going to go, but that's fine. One of the things I am planning on doing is, once I get enough iron to start working on making a rail system, I'm going to be running the rails underneath the ramp here so that it occupies the same place and I have a structure to build off of. But I also decided to go ahead and, in the time I was off camera, make access this direction, and I coated everything with sandstone so it looked all nice and clean and uniform and such. I don't know why I want access over here. It's just easier in case I do find something I want to take care of on this side. So now I've got a nice little ramp that goes down this way. So that's done. And one final thing I took care of is up here. After taking a couple of trips all the way down there, actually I would jump in that pond that's where my crosshairs are, just to get out that direction, I decided it would be a lot easier not only to get down there but also to get up here from down there. I just put a little ladder with a tunnel that comes out right there where those torches are. So I have a little bit easier access. Sure, I could hop up on the sand, but who wants to do that? I did take a little bit of time to cart over, let's see here, 3, 4, maybe 5 double chests worth of sand and sandstone from the desert quarry way up north over to the area of the base of the cactus farm over that way. I think what I'm going to go ahead and start working on next is the layout for the hedge maze labyrinth. I don't know what style I'm going to go with. It might just be, maybe I could I don't know, plot out the area that the desert is and make a maze using a maze generator that I wrote way back in DOS days, and have it fit to the shape of the desert and just build something based on it. I don't know. That'll probably be what I'm gonna do. But I just wanted you to see the progress I'd made thus far. I have access to the castle now from all directions, so that's good. Probably after I get done with the hedge maze, my next project is going to be starting work on a way station over that way, an outpost or something, with a dock and pier system. Maybe build some boats in the ocean, just not actual Minecraft boats, but like ships with sails and things like that to make it look more interesting. Right now it's just a bay. And actually, why don't I go over and show that? Because it's kind of weird. Where's the sun? Right there. When I get down here to the base of this ramp, and this is a pretty long ramp, I do have more access to a forest over here, so I've got plenty of trees I don't have to replant for a while, so that's something. I might make this into a cobblestone road or something like that, but if I come over this way, there's a valley down here, and it's supposed to be one of those riverbed valleys. Move, sheep. And it's supposed to come in over there. However, it stops right here, and then it slopes up to this little pond that's up in this pedestal area, and then it comes back out to the ocean. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is dig this out, make it an actual little river thing, make it look like it forms to the terrain, do that by hand, and then let's see here, maybe make a little bit of a little bay thing, maybe come back to about here-ish. That sounds about right. And then right about here have my little outpost with a I might even do a mining station. Nah, actually the next mining station I'm going to do is probably going to be over that way towards the extreme hills. That way I can get some emeralds. Alright, that's a plan. But I'm going to go ahead and get started, I guess, on the hedge maze, the cactus maze. And I will be back shortly. Also, real quick, oh boy, the sun's setting. I wanted to show you guys these pillars that I have that I used for making the ramp go down. I basically started up there and then dropped sand so I could put something else down on top of it to actually access the ramp. I don't know if I want to leave it as sand, but I really do like the way that those pillars look. So it's probably going to be sandstone because I like the color scheme I've got going on here. But I'm going to go to sleep so it gets back to morning, and I will be back again. Alright guys, this is the general area where the cactus hedge maze is going to go. I might expand it a little bit farther this way, maybe to right in front of the castle, maybe here, but this is the level that's going to be. I just wanted to catch you up on where I am. I am going to have to replace all these non-sand blocks with sand, but that's the advantage of digging all this sand, is they're all in those chests. I will probably be making it come up and level all the way out to the water here. Yeah, probably right about here. And then I'll just have it arc over that way. I don't think I'm going to have it go all the way to the end of the ramp. That would be a little bit much. But this looks like a pretty good area for it. So, just a little bit more leveling, bringing this up and that, turning that over to sand, and I should be ready for the actual cactus planting. So I will get back to it and see you in a moment. Oops. Oh. Oh boy. Sorry about the Enderman situation. I popped in there, guys. I had to go, or I wanted to go get some more experience so I could enchant a shovel, because digging out that desert was becoming quite a pain. This time I did not get a Silk Touch shovel. I got an Efficiency 4 shovel. That was nice. Efficiency 4 Unbreaking 3, I think it was. But it's used up, spent, gone, dead. While I was down there, I also got some more diamonds and repaired up some of the durability on my enchanted pickaxe. But I am going to do a little bit more fiddling down here. I just harvested and replanted the wheat because I was running low on bread. I was down to, I think, 4 bread. I still have yet to get a potato drop from a zombie. That's unfortunate. But what I did get to drop from a zombie was, ta-da, very low on the durability gold boots. They're not going to last long, but I figured I'd put them on since they dropped anyway. But I'm going to get back to digging, and I will be right back. Okay, guys, I have been busy with the digging, and even busier with the filling. I have cordoned off the area that I want leveled out for the hedge maze. You can see the edge of the sand goes across there. 90-degree turn, comes back over this way. And I do have it going out in front of the castle. So that'll be an interesting little view. All I have left to do for this next step is fill this in with sand. And then I just have to lay out where I want the maze route to go. I am going to, I guess, kind of normalize, make this flat wall have a gradual slope so it doesn't look like that much of a mess. Same thing with over there next to the sand. I'm going to slope it down so it isn't just a wall there, because that does make it a little bit harder to get up here. But I think I'm pretty much done with the layout for it, other than the finishing touches. However, after this segment, I'm going to see how much time I've spent in this video, see if it's better to save the finishing up for off camera for the beginning of the next episode, or if I have enough time reasonably to finish it for this one. So I'm going to cut here, do some adding, and then I will be back either with the end of the episode or the next clip. Who knows? Okay, guys, I totaled up the other file sizes and realized that I was coming close to the amount of time that I want to spend thereabouts in each video. So You're probably wondering why I'm outside at night, why there's no monsters, and why why I've turned off my GUI. There's a reason for that, but I will get to that in a moment. First off, I didn't quite finish everything that I had wanted to in this episode, but it should be done for next episode, not to worry. I am going to probably, between episodes, either work on getting a whole bunch of glass smelted or probably do some more mining, one or the other. But I will finish at least this layer. I will save the actual maze for when I'm doing the recording. But this is pretty much going to be the end of this episode. I have one more thing to take care of before the end of it, but before I do that, I would like to say thank you for taking the time to watch my videos, or video, if this is the only one you've seen so far. Please take a look at my other stuff. I've got a bunch more coming and a bunch of other stuff up already. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, leave those in the comment section below, and I will do my best to get back to you as soon as I reasonably can. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. I have a lot more planned, and also you will be able to know when I put out my probably either 10th, maybe 15th video in this series, so you can get a download of this map, so you can do what I'm going to do at the end of this episode. And also, if you like this episode, go ahead and give it a like. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me to see people enjoying what I'm doing. That's part of the reason why I'm doing this. Also, so I can get more comfortable with talking to the microphone, talking to you guys. But mostly because I wanted people to see what I was doing, and you are the people. But before I get too far into expounding on that, I'm going to do what I alluded to earlier, and that is I've made a backup of this world, and I am right now obviously in creative mode for the purpose of a little bit of a celebration / demonstration. I went into my sandcastle and removed, I think, all of the blocks that will stop sand and gravel from falling. And you probably, just by me saying that, already know what I'm planning on doing. I have a whole bunch of torches under here so that I'm, as far as I can tell, I am completely underneath everything. And I have a line of redstone coming up here to a piston here and a piston here. And I'm going to be knocking out that torch and this torch and generating a whole bunch of lag. But without any further ado, here goes the collapse of my sandcastle. Derp. There we go. Oh, that is beautiful. That is a beautiful mess. Oh, now that is some lag. Unfortunately, oh, yep. Unfortunately, the piston and the torch where the supporting columns are had to stay put, but with the push of a button I just destroyed and obliterated my entire castle. Ah, something satisfying about that. But you will be able to do this yourself if you so choose when I get the map uploaded, which will probably be either for episode 10 or episode 15. I may even have added more to the castle for the purposes of some other aspects of the game to tinker around with. But for now, this is it. So I'm going to go ahead and end here. Thank you once again for watching. This is Thorn of Night, and I will talk to you later.